All right, welcome back, everybody, to No Fixed Agenda. I've got a special treat for you all. Uh, I am Sans Omar today, and
Finally.
I finally, I got rid of that guy. I decided that it would be kind of fun to bring my lovely wife onto the show and talk about married life things.
Oh, boy. We've been married for a long time.
We have 10 years to be exact, but we've been together for 20.
Thank you for correcting. Adding the 20, it sounds
Sounds so
much
much
more
better.
much more painful.
It's the experience. It's the experience. So, I have some questions for you. I figured maybe I could just, like, lock you in. I've got you on video. This is gonna be available for the rest of our lives
Oh,
on the
Lord.
internet. So I figure, why don't I
On the
ask the
internet is true.
why
Okay.
don't I ask the hard questions with you today? I'm just kidding. I'll be easy. But I when I thought about doing this, I will tell you that this idea came up, was it last night? 2 nights ago?
I do wrong.
So, let me preface where this conversation is coming from and going. So, for those who don't live in San Diego, San Diego does not really regulate air conditioners in their houses. You have to have a heater. You don't have to have air conditioning. We do not have air conditioning in our house. So we have to run an air conditioner unit when we sleep at night. We've had that same unit now for what, 5 years now? Going
If
on
not
5 years.
longer.
So it still works, but it's now that Des is in her
You can say it. I'm in menopause.
perimenopause. She's in her menopause state and has hot
Perimenopause.
flashes all the time. So
The AC definitely does not work.
the AC definitely does not kick out enough AC.
Thanks. I'm glad everybody knows my hormone status.
um, well, everybody knows that anyway. I've talked about this on the podcast before.
Oh, great.
So, and then on the other side, we have a friend of ours, Jordan, who is very tech savvy and
Oh, yeah.
has always the best ideas as far as tech goes. And Des likes to listen to him
Uh-huh. He's got good ideas.
a lot of the time.
Expensive, but good ideas.
Expensive but good ideas. So there's this new thing, and I'm going to talk about this on the show, and now all of a sudden everybody's going to get this on their Instagram. But there is a air conditioned, and maybe you should explain this better because you're the one that's doing the research. It's an air conditioned bed sheet.
Well, to clarify, Jordan's the one who's done the research, but I listen to
Well,
whatever
yeah,
Jordan
but you
says.
listen to whatever Jordan says,
So,
though.
as should everybody. But no, it's a mattress. There's different forms of it, but it's a mattress cover that goes over your existing mattress that heats and cools water coils that go through the mattress cover.
Exactly.
That's what I got out of it, and from my actual research, that's what I got out of it. It has a blanket and a pillow and all that. I'm not asking for that, babe. I'm asking for the simple things in life. I just want a cold bed, which would be a cooling mattress cover for the fine price of $3,000.
So that's where this conversation comes in at.
I mean, yes, we could just buy another AC unit for $200, but you know,
When you start asking and
when,
telling about, well, for the low price of 159 a month.
well, it was $189 a month, and that was a trial month that you could return at any time. I thought I could catch you with that versus
Yeah,
the
yeah,
3,000
yeah,
ticket price. So we'll
S-
just say 189. It costs only 189
yeah. So,
every month for the next 5 years.
so as we're sitting on the couch, th- this is where the idea for this conversation comes in at because, as you just said, I'm going to try and slip this by you, and you didn't even say that it was 1,500 or 3,000. You just said for 189 a month with no
'Cause
explanation whatsoever.
let's be honest.
With no explanation. And I had to double take it. And usually I'm just like my sometimes my hearing I
Oh,
don't
but you want hair instead.
but I want hair
So,
instead. See that
so
there you go. See you yes. So sometimes I don't really pay attention to you and you started talking about that and then I was like, "Wait, what?" So then you told me what it was. So I'm 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 not really sold on it.
oh,
Just for
you
the
just
record.
wait.
Just for the record here, everybody, I'm not sold on a $3,000
Not coil.
coil mattress, whatever, whatever, whatever. Thanks a lot, Jordan, for all your advice
Jordan,
on
you
that.
rock. Keep coming.
So what I wanted to do is just questions with married couples. And what what are some of your takes and my takes on
Oh boy.
us being together for 20 years? So because I know that there's a lot of things that you do that drive me crazy.
What?
That I do that drive you crazy.
Oh, yeah, well,
So I have a few questions, and I will, as I promised, I'll keep this short. I'll keep this short for you. I'll keep it short for the listener because you're doing me a solid and coming on when you didn't really want to. So,
it's not my forte.
so, and I've given you preface about 30 seconds before we came on to tell you what some of these questions were. So
Yeah, that even stresses me out even more. I would
yeah.
rather not know.
So I will start with I will start with this question here. What is the biggest lie married couples tell each other? And so I will give you, I'll give you, I think the, I think the lie that I tell you the most is definitely we don't need anything from Costco. Or I don't need anything from Costco when all of a sudden you go and I'm like, oh, I wonder if she got
Yep. I get the list after.
so and so.
Costco is extremely important.
Yeah. So
It's very expensive, but
that's
extremely
probably the
important.
lie that I tell you the most is I don't need anything or
I got to
we don't
think
need
about this. We might have to circle back to this.
anything. Circle back. Now you sound like Omar.
Oh, well, yeah. I would say I don't think I lie all that. I know what you mean. It's like the I don't lie
It's
all
not
that.
really a lie. It's like those little
That I did the dishes and I didn't.
Oh, no,
Or
here, I'll give you I will answer for you. I will answer for you. And this is gonna come up again in another question, so I'm
oh
just gonna
no,
answer it now so you have preface. Babe, I'll put my laundry away,
always.
and it never
I
happens.
put it in the washer. All right. You do such a good job of folding it, but I do put it in the washer. So technically it's away. It's hidden in a cylinder apparatus.
When it's been folded out and you say, "Don't worry about it, I'll put the laundry
Yeah,
away."
that kind of happened. Yeah, I know. You know, it's just I really hate folding and now I only have one
Wait, hold on.
arm.
I do all the folding. I do all the folding.
Fine. Fine.
You yes, you will put it in the washer and the dryer.
I will put it in the washer and dryer. And then
Sometimes it gets taken out,
that's true.
sometimes it doesn't.
That is true.
Sometimes it gets thrown on the bed in huge piles, and then
It's easier to find.
I have to eventually fold the laundry, and you always say, "Oh, well, I got time today. I'll put the laundry away."
It's true. No,
Yeah.
the intent is there. The intent is good.
The int
And
the
honestly,
intent
what's really weird is I actually rather put away your laundry than my own laundry. Because let's be honest, you have a very nice closet. You have an entire room to yourself. You have a shoe shelf. You have, I don't even have closet doors. I don't even get a closet mirror. But no, you, babe, have this.
Well,
You,
if you haven't figured out 20 after 20 years, it's all about me.
100%.
It's just
I mean, I'm going into your room now. Yes, folks, we have a guest bedroom that is right next to our master bedroom that has a new closet, has new shelving, which Jeff all put together. But that is his entire room. including he has an entire warehouse here and a podcast room here.
Again. Well, but how many other people actually have that too? Like, I think that's a common thing.
Warehouse and a podcast room?
Yes, why not? No,
I get in trouble if I leave something in the office.
it's a common thing that I think all
Yes, I
married
agree.
couples have, especially if you don't have kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
That one of the other has their own room with a closet and everything else. Like,
Yep.
it just so happens that I'm nice enough to give you the larger closet in the
Without
house,
doors or a mirror.
but it doesn't have doors or a mirror.
It's
I mean, it's the give and takes,
it's a
love.
give and take. I
It's the
will
give and take.
you know what? I'll just take that one for the team.
Yeah. This is the next question funnels into what we just talked about. What's the one household chore that causes the most arguments?
Laundry.
All the time.
All the time. Pretty much all the time.
All the time.
All the time. Usually because I get mad at you for washing my clothes. I stopped doing that because one time I did. You turned around and snapped at me and said, "Well, then fine. You do your own laundry if you're criticizing how I'm doing it." And I never said that again. You shrunk a dress that I had, and I was so upset because I just bought it. And you, to your point, you were right. So I'll let that one. I've never brought it up again.
See?
Never brought it up.
Mm-hmm. What I think this is quite actually interesting here. This question: should married couples share everything, or should some things remain private?
You mean in like personal information, or
I'm
you're talking?
I'm talking I'm talking about a little bit of everything. Uh, Passwords, right, to some of your stuff. Uh, Bank accounts,
I think we share
and
everything. Like you have access
or
to
sharing
everything.
location. I should that be a connection where couples should share that stuff, or is some of that stuff kind of off limits?
I think for the most part, we do share everything. We have separate.
I think every married couple should have their own private bank accounts with possibly one
Right.
shared account.
Yeah, we that's kind of we have two
I
different
don't think there's
funnels
anything
coming
wrong
in.
with that. I think it protects everybody from hey, I want to spend money on something. Well,
Yeah.
it's coming out of your own personal versus the joint deal. I think
I
from
don't
a
want you. I don't want to ask you permission to go to the store, and I don't want you to feel like you have to ask me permission to go to the store. I mean, we are adults.
So I think the shared accounts are good. Passwords, I, from an example of passwords, I don't need to know your passwords. That's
I
fine.
don't even know my password.
Yeah, I don't even know my passwords half the
Right.
time.
So, but if you needed my password for anything,
Hell,
I
you
would
don't
give
even
it to
like
you.
setting up a passkey now. Like you get so
Oh,
frustrated with
that
passwords
angers me
versus
so
passkeys.
much. I mean, I don't need a pass key. I have a place which we all learned in Croatia that apparently I am doing it wrong. But I have a place where I store my passwords, and apparently that is not supposed to be the way it's supposed to
Yeah.
be. But you could have access to my passwords. You have access to my phone passwords. You have access to not because you've asked for it. It's just because, hey, can you check my phone?
Yeah. And I don't think sharing location I think is okay. It's good. I mean, I guess if you don't want to share your location with somebody, I think it's kind of.
I actually personally think sharing location is important, especially
I think
nowadays.
so too.
I mean, you look at you know, the nurse that's missing, and the only reason where they knew where she was because she had her location on, at least where the car was.
Mhm.
But these are things that in the security safety thing, I mean, I want to know I'm getting waxed.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
but yeah,
when anybody is traveling, like I honestly,
we used it a lot when we were.
we use it a lot when we were traveling. I honestly will, when you travel to go see your parents, I'll check your location to see where you're at as far as like,
That's pretty.
well, in your travel
Yeah.
situation. Like
Oh yeah.
if I if I need to come pick you up from the airport, I can look
Yeah.
to see where you're at,
Yeah.
even when you're on the plane, which is nice, and your Wi-Fi is on.
You can see where I'm at on the plane. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh yeah, I can see, like, if you're flying and you got your Wi-Fi on, you've been texting me, I can actually pull up your location, and I can see that you're flying
Oh, so I
over.
can't tell you I'm in Maui.
Yeah.
Dang it.
I can see that you're flying over Sacramento or whatever, and it's so
Yeah.
that kinda helps us. So that kinda helps me, like, "Oh, I need to leave the
Yeah.
airport now."
No,
Right.
I personally, I think sharing location for us is works. I mean, it's usually I'm at the hospital anyways, but I think it's also I think it's a safety and a security thing. I think it's good for somebody to know where someone is in case something were to happen if we're out on all that other thing.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna move on to what purchase
Oh,
has started the biggest argument in your marriage? I don't know
argue.
if I don't know if this was really an argument, but the one that always gets brought up that always I'm reminded of is when you purchased Toby.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was a fight. That's how we got Toby.
So we have a French bulldog who's 7 years old, and we we rescued him when he was a year old out of
Mhm.
Sacramento, and I don't remember what happened. I think I think Diego had just passed.
Diego had just passed.
Diego had just passed.
Dawson wasn't doing great.
Our oldest dog wasn't doing all that well. Well, he was older. I mean, he was alive for about a year af
Yeah.
maybe not. No, 4 or 5 months. So, yeah, he was getting old, whatever. So, Dez all of a sudden loves to, well, not all of a sudden.
I like to window shop.
You like to window shop for dogs. Um, and
Thank God we have
you
a two-pet rule
yeah,
for each
thank God
other.
we have a two-pet rule. And you were looking at French bulldogs, I think.
Yeah,
Or
we
you
had talked about it, and the thing is that you'll talk about things that you have like, "Oh, yeah, this is a good idea," but you'll never act on it. Whereas
no,
I'm more of a impulse, like
impulse purchaser.
and then I will focus very heavily on that. And I think Toby was our 4th dog that I found, and I remember you were on the treadmill in the garage or the elliptical in the garage,
Yeah.
and I was like, "What do you think about this one?" He's like, "He's good." Like, "Whatever you want, babe." I was like, "I want you to want to do the dishes. I want you to want to get the dog." So yeah, that stemmed to an argument. It was a pretty good one actually. And I think it was more so the fact that I wanted you to make a decision and I wanted to feel like that I didn't make the decision, but you made the decision because I probably knew that the decision wasn't a smart decision. It's usually how it goes. So I can blame you later. But
Uh,
best decision ever.
yeah, I mean, we've had him now for 6 years, and it was good, but I'm at like you, I know I remember the conversation exactly to a T and
Yeah.
where we were talking about that when it was all said and done. Um, what's one habit you secretly wish your spouse would stop doing?
Texting from the toilet.
I don't text that
You
much.
post. If a post or a story or the house is quiet and I can't find you, you are on the toilet.
In the morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will go outside and I'll be like having a full conversation by myself.
And you yeah,
And then there's
and
no
I'll come out of the
reply. And I'm
bathroom and
like, did
you're
you go
like,
to work?
Did you just hear me?" Or, "Oh, I thought you went to work already."
Or you'll yell,
My habit that I wish you would stop
oh
doing.
no,
Could you guess what I'm gonna say?
the cabinet's closed.
No. Alright, I wanna hear from the listeners on this
Oh
one.
no. Oh no. I don't do it. Whatever he's going to say, it's not true.
I don't know who else does this in their house, but Des has to have a brand new cup every single time she goes into the kitchen.
Yeah, I did wash about 12. Yeah.
every single time she goes to get a glass of water, a refill of her glass of wine, a tequila drink, whatever it is,
You sound like I just
it
drank some.
doesn't matter. Like, if she's going to get some more liquid, she pulls out a new glass
Don't know why I do that. And that
every
only just started like
single
the last 2
t
years.
please.
It's only been 2 years. I haven't done that all the time.
Yes, you have.
Okay.
Every single day.
Okay.
I get to a point where I go to wash the dishes, and I literally will stack the entire upper rack with glasses and cups.
Yeah.
And I know that I only typically will use one and just wash it out. My problem is I use a lot of silverware.
I was just gonna say that. You come home with bags and bags of Tupperware, silverware.
I I will admit that I do.
We go through plates and silverware because you're constantly eating. So there's a trade-off.
There's a trade-off, but
We have no forks in the house
we have no
because
forks in the
they are
house.
all here.
But um they're not all here. What are you talking about?
I found the bag that you left on the hot tub yesterday.
Well, that's stuff from the event that needs to be cleaned.
No, I
Though.
already cleaned this. The whole new collection of.
Oh no, that's yeah. I brought
Yeah.
that home yesterday.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes. Yes.
but uh, so what? I use utensils. At least that's easier to like put in the dishwasher. Okay, moving on. I want to move on. And I haven't read a lot of these questions either. Who actually has the harder job inside your relationship?
You. 100%.
Why? Why?
I think you have to deal with my anxiety like on a level that's probably pretty high. So on that end of it, on a when I think when somebody is kind of calm, cool, and collected, you have a harder role of kind of keeping me less type A on certain things and having less anxiety. But in this moment in time, I would say you.
Oh, did you hear that, everybody?
I should probably retract that statement. Can you delete that? Please?
I I don't know. I'm not going to disagree with you on that.
Yeah, I think you've done an amazing job kind of keeping me settled.
I am, but I will also say that it is such because of some of the outside stresses that you have
Yeah, the time.
that I don't necessarily have, whether it's family or job related or whatever. I'm lucky enough that I don't have as many of those external stresses. So I think it makes it easier for me to manage some of that stuff and
Or
and manage you.
yeah. Or just close your ears.
Or just close my ears and not pay attention whatsoever.
That's why that 3,000 pod mattress sounds great.
What's one question every married couple should answer before getting married?
Oh gosh, you're really putting me on the spot at 9 o'clock in the.
Yeah.
I don't know. I for me, I think the thing that made our marriage work is you never ever wanted to change who I was, and you always accepted every aspect of it. Um, I don't know. I think we were together for 10 years before,
Yeah.
so we answered everything in those 10 years.
I think I don't know, as funny as you wanted this to be. It's kind of one of those things like I think you have to if you're somebody who's looking to get married and has never lived with anybody, right, beforehand,
Yep.
I think the important thing is I don't know. No, let me ask this too on top of my thing is uh you knew I was a business owner
Yes.
getting into this relationship.
Yep.
I always think it's kind of interesting to know or what people should know is like your financial background and what kind of financial issues you got. Do you have how much debt do you have? How much what's that? If you are somebody who is getting married to a business owner, like understanding that business itself, I will say that you did a really good job in rolling with the ups and downs. And when we first started dating, and even as we were together for 8 to 10 years, like right before we got married, and what the business looked like, and the struggles of, you know, when are you going to get paid, or when you paying yourself, or what are you getting paid? Who's your client? Is your client paying you on time, or you know, I think I don't remember. I think I went through the bankruptcy before we started dating,
Yeah, you already
but
had gone through that.
it was one of those things where you still had to deal with that on the back end, because I couldn't get a credit card.
Yeah,
I couldn't get, I couldn't get a lot of things,
yeah.
and I had to lean on you to help out with that. So, from a serious note, I think that's always the biggest thing. And to that note, I want to thank you for that, because you know, you always say that I'm the rock of the relationship, but honestly, that's you helping me get through a lot of that stuff in the beginning.
Well, we had that when I mean, and talked about this, but there was one period where I didn't really care financially, where, what about the past, what I cared about is that you were working towards a goal of what you wanted to do. And there was a period where you were just horrible. And I did not think it wasn't the finance, it was the fact that you were unhappy every day. And
Yeah,
that
what I was
was,
doing for business, I even think about that today. And
you were a totally different person.
well, I was totally a different person, but I think that stage of my business was probably the worst time I had being a business owner. And
Yeah.
that one lasted for like 2 years. And it was just one of those getting stuck in the wrong situation with the wrong type of
Yeah.
business, the wrong type of events, being around the wrong type of people, not really staying in my lane, so to speak.
Well, I think the hardest thing for you as a business owner, and I mean, even sometimes even now, and it's one thing, I live in a world of legality and, you know, checks and balances on the other side of things, and, you know, a little bit untrusting, just because of my career field,
Mhm.
uh, you know, med legal wise. But you are one of the most trusting, caring people. And so one of the hardest things, I think one of the biggest of our arguments in the beginning was, your handshake and the word of mouth to you was all you needed.
Yeah.
But I could see people taking advantage of you. And it was that aspect of, hey, you need to start documenting, you need to start protecting yourself.
Yeah, yeah, I will say that
That was the
was
second
definitely,
chapter of your business I think you learned on.
yeah. I think I was a little bit too trusting of
Yeah.
people's intentions.
Yep.
Uh, and that's why the way I do business nowadays is driven because of that. But, um, all right, enough of the seriousness.
See, I know this got serious. I'm sorry.
Got serious. Sorry, everybody. Okay, so we're gonna end it on a lightning round.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay. Um, Lightning round, really quick. Who apologizes first?
You do.
Yeah, most of the time I do, unless you know you're wrong, which
I think
is
I think that's one thing we do really well. We do apologize and we move on. We do not sit on past mistakes. And I
yeah,
think that that is a key to a marriage. We really just say, "Look, I screwed up. Both of us do. I screwed up. I'm sorry." And next hour, it's a totally different subject.
yeah. Who spends more money?
But that's tough. You're looking at me.
So here's the deal
You have
on
to
this.
define.
So here's the deal. I think I spend more money on the smaller things.
I have more.
You spend more money on the larger purchases.
Yes.
I think personally,
Yeah.
i.e., a $3,000
I
air
didn't buy it.
conditioned Shoot.
I did not buy it.
I know. I'm just
But
saying. You've got
when I
that.
do buy those things, you say, "Oh, this is a great idea."
You buy a new car every 5 years
Hey, you know
or
what?
every 3 years.
I have locked into the car I have.
You have.
I do larger impulse purchases. I do not shop on a day-to-day basis. You buy shoes about 5 times a week. So,
Yeah, I agree with that.
yeah.
Who's more stubborn?
Oh. Oh.
See, I think I am.
Yeah, I would agree
When
with
it's all
that.
said and done,
Oh, you are.
I'm 100% more
You're set in your
stubborn.
ways.
Yeah, I'm way more stubborn.
Yes.
If I don't really want to do something, we've had this argument. If
Yeah.
I don't really want to do something, I just won't do it, and
No.
you get frustrated with me because of
Yes,
that.
100%.
Who's usually late?
You.
Wait, what? Seriously?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Usually, I
I'm
always
the
get
late
mad
one?
at you. I'm like, because you think that being there at 8:00 is being there at 8:15, where I'm all being there at 8:00 is being there maybe at 7:55.
All right.
You're like, okay, we're just 15 minutes late. It's gonna be okay. And I'm anxious already about going to wherever we have to go because it's probably a social event. So
Got it. Okay. Well, okay. Then I'll go with that one. Who's the better driver?
me, 100%. That's easy. Look at your DMV track record.
Oh, fuck off.
I mean, wait, don't you have a court date to go to? Actually, now that we bring that up.
No, I do not. Maybe
Yeah.
later. I'm just gonna fight that.
Yep.
Those damn motorcycle cops. Who says "I told you so" more?
Me.
Fuck, I know that one's right. Who picks the restaurant?
You.
It's always me because you never want to give an answer to that.
Okay, that's not true. If I tell you where I want to go, you'll be like, "Oh, okay." It's just written all over your face. It's like when you're ready to go. It's just all over your face.
Again, that comes back to the stubborn
yes,
portion of it.
So I might as well just go with your decision.
Who gets more dramatic?
You define dramatic.
You do.
Okay.
That's fine.
Dang it.
Who falls asleep first? That's
That's a
100% you. Who's more competitive between the two of us?
Well, I have seen you play kickball, and that was pretty the amount of competitiveness that came out of you on that.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I'd probably say me.
I think it's a toss-up. I think it depends on what we're doing, but
It's true.
we're both competitive people. Who takes longer to get ready?
You.
100%.
I mean, oh my gosh.
I gotta blow dry this hair.
I don't know what you do. I honestly
I don't either. I don't
It's-
know why it takes me so long.
And who changes more a day?
Oh, I do 100% easily.
This is why I don't like doing laundry. Circling back to that, it's because you wear like 5 outfits a day. Pretty much, maybe not 5. I will give you. You definitely do not come home in the same outfit. You probably got about 3 or 4 outfits a day,
It's my regular work attire and then my workout outfit.
and then another outfit.
And then
when you home.
I get a shower and I get changed and I put on another outfit. There's
So-
3.
We go
3.
through lots of outfits a day.
Yeah. It's bullshit. Here's the last is this the last question? Yeah, last question for you. Who would survive longer on a reality show?
You. Oh my God, you love it.
That's my idea. So that question is interesting because we just got done watching Fear Factor last
Oh.
night. We watched the first episode, our first season of House of Fear, and watching some of that. If we're going based off of that, I think I'm definitely lasting longer.
Oh gosh, yeah. I'm not jumping off of anything, and I'm not eating any. No,
Pig snout pie,
I don't think you would either.
that'd be tough.
You would not last that, but you would do any of the other stuff.
Yeah, I think the water stuff and having to hang high up in the air or jump off something,
Well, that's why we all want you to go Amazing Race.
100%. Yeah, oh yeah. I think I would last longer on Amazing Race too. So,
Yeah, probably.
well, there's a little insight on our relationship, folks.
Oh boy,
So
I feel like I need a do-over. I got to bring in some more interesting highlights.
To be fair, I don't. When I do this, I don't tell Omar either, and he's my work wife.
Yes, he yes.
So I don't tell him a lot of these things either. I make him talk off the top of his head as well. So you did a really good job.
Thanks.
So I'm glad you stepped in today. It was nice to have a little bit softer, soothing voice versus Omar's
Bro. Bro.
bro, bro.
Love you, Omar.
Love you, buddy. All right, everybody. Thank you for listening in. And I promise, I'll try and bring Des back on a little bit more. I know she hates this kind of stuff, but I think she does a really good job.
Thanks.
So I will try and bring her on a little bit more for everybody.
All right.
All
We'll
right.
do it.
Thanks, everybody. Talk soon.
We'll take one foot forward.